Welcome to Fuel Your Drive.
Guys, what is going on? Welcome to Fuel Your Drive. I am your host, Josh Shirk. We got another great episode in store for you today. Before we get into it, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping items, right? So, as you know, it means the world to me for you to share this, tell a friend, leave a review. I want to continue to keep growing this podcast. It has continued to grow, and I am beyond grateful for everyone who listens to it. So thank you so much for listening to it, but please share it. If I can help someone else, that'd be fantastic. I got a question the other day, and I want to get into this because I think it was a really, really good question. Someone asked me, Josh, I want to be more like you. How do I be able to develop that mental resilience to become tougher? Like, what do I have to do? Is there a course I can take? Can I pay you for you to help me? And here's the answer to this question. You need to take on more pressure. You need to take on more challenges. You need to be more uncomfortable every single day. You need more hardship in your life. That is the only way you are going to develop the mental toughness you need, right? Look, I don't know if you were watching this on YouTube, but you see my hands right there? What I'm showing right now on YouTube is my calluses, okay? I've been working out since I'm like 14 years old, okay? A very long time. And excuse me, I have developed these calluses over time, and they get harder, and they pretty much, now they stay there, and they're like padded cushions for protection when I lift heavy weights that I like to lift. The same thing needs to happen to your mindset. You have to understand something. People expect it to be easy, and they want it to be easy, and they don't want to have challenges. You don't realize, like I talked about this before, so many people are so close to reaching that level of success, but they stop a day early or 2 days early or a week early because they quit and they give up. They don't want to do that extra work. They don't want to have to put in that effort. Well, then you're not going to get anything you want, right? Like I saw this quote the other day, and I thought it was absolutely incredible. Where was I? I was scrolling somewhere on the internet. Hold on, I took a screenshot of it. It says, I can't cry about having a lot on my plate when my goal was to eat, right? So you want a lot on your plate. You want to take it all on, but you have to be willing to understand things are going to go in highs and lows, and that's okay. But it's how you handle things at the low level. What are you going to do to push through it, right? Because let me tell you something. I promise you this. I've said this 100 times, and I'm going to say it again because I want my message to keep resonating with each and every one of you. This too shall pass. Everything always passes, but you tap out too early. And you don't understand, like by you not tapping out, think of a scoreboard, right? You just went up another point in your mindset and developing it. Me doing this for 17 years, yesterday was actually GYMGUYZ's 17-year birthday. GYMGUYZ is now a teenager, which is very excited. Well, I'm looking forward to the next 17 years of just crushing it and continuing to grow this brand internationally, worldwide, and keep, helping changing people's lives. But it took me 17 years of hardship, letdowns, people who have backstabbed me, screwed me over, people who stole money from me. I've got scammed before. I once lost literally like $20,000 within 5 minutes because we sent a wire to someone who wasn't supposed to receive that wire. I can go on and on and on with the stories. There's so many of them. This builds your calluses, right? Develops those calluses, builds that mindset so you can continue to keep growing and developing. So the answer is endure more and more, want more. I talk about why it's so important to work out, okay? And I'm going to say it again because I am like sending you the same message over and over in these episodes. Use working out as your tool to suffer because you're getting a double-sided effect here, right? You're building resilience because you're pushing yourself, and you're building your body and becoming healthier, which is going to make you operate at a higher level and be a high-level individual. Be superhuman, not be like everybody else, okay? Look, being out of shape and being, unhealthy, you can have all the money in the world. It means nothing. It means nothing because at the end of the day, if you don't have your health, you don't have zero. So endure more pain, go through more challenges, right? I tell our franchise system all the time, you have to keep pushing. If you think it's not working, it's working, but you got to do more, right? Like I just spoke the other day about the rule of 27. Read about this a long time ago, and it's an incredible real fact that it takes about 27 times. Well, it's not actually 27. At times, when you times it's 27. So let me explain. So it takes about 3 times for someone to actually realize or recognize your brand, right? Then it takes 9 times of them actually getting reinforced with that and seeing it for them to actually make action and take action on it. 9 times 3, 27, right? So, like in total, like it's 27 really attempts of constantly reminding and seeing and creating that omnipresence and being there and opening up the eyes of someone to be like, wow, I need to use this service. So same rules apply. It's not going to happen. It might take you 27 weeks before you start to feel a little bit more strong, but you have to go through that feeling where your heart drops, goes into your foot, and you can't breathe, and you feel like you're hyperventilating because you're suffering with like this, with the worst anxiety. You feel like you almost have to go to the hospital. Like that's how bad it has to get, and it has to be like that for a long time. It has to go over and over and over and over and over again. And when you continue to keep developing that and have it going over and over and over again, over time, you will develop what you need to develop. All right. So guys, you know what to do. Share, like, subscribe. I appreciate you. I love that you listen to my podcast. Thank you so much. Until next time, remember to fuel your drive.
Legend. Do you know my name? My name is Legend.